Okay, there goes that. Well, they were not very subtle with where they put their stuff. Like, it does look beautiful though. And we just got an achievement. Gorhard has been added to our map. We can collect this flower. You have acquired a reagent. Reagents are used in the crafting of potions at alchemy workbenches. Nice! Find me an alchemy workbench. Level up. Okay, alchemy grants you the ability to harvest mystical reagents from the land and combine them to create powerful arcane potions. Increase the chance to successfully harvest reagents. Craft potions with 3 reagents. 4 reagents. All alchemical recipes are discovered. No, I'm not gonna do that yet. Blacksmithing. Can harvest components from some enemies in the world. Increases the effectiveness of repair kits. Okay. Effectiveness of repair, salvage rare equipment, gems as components. Master crafted equipment. Enemies and other characters are displayed on the minimap. This would be super useful. Increases the amount of gold as you explore the world. Oh, this sounds super useful. Like, every single one of these sounds super useful. Because I'm guessing otherwise it's gonna be a long way looking for all those hidden treasures and such. Bribes. We're not gonna do any of that. Sagecraft. Better quality shards. Craft epic gems. Remove gems. I don't want to go melee focus, so right now I'm thinking we're going either between blacksmithing or detect hidden, but I think detect hidden is going to be super useful for us in the beginning because it will allow us to actually see all the stuff that is on the map. So I think we're going to go with detect hidden first because that's just going to be strategically useful. Detect hidden. Oh wait, we already have these two. Right, we have these because of our race that we picked. Okay, confirm. Might, sorcery, and finesse. Okay, let's see. Unlocks charge special attacks for the longsword, greatsword, and hammer. Next level, combat strike. Hold and release the longsword attack to dash into and slash your foes. Hold and release the greatsword attack to unleash a flurry of attacks. Hold and release the hammer attack to rush down enemies. Special attacks, blows. Special attacks from dodge. Special attacks from parry. Additional damage to your longsword attacks. Greatswords. Increased damage versus stunned enemies. Go into Berserker Rage, dealing greater and greater amounts of damage with each enemy you defeat in a short time. Acquires 35 points in might abilities. Okay, so we can't actually use that yet. Smash the ground, snag an enemy and pull it back to you. For now we're running around with a longsword, and I think I want to stay with longswords. So I think we're just gonna go up this one. Locks charge and special attack for daggers. Smoke screen. Okay, but all of the later ones require you to have spent points already. So I think... really what we need is we need to focus on one tree. Scepters. Oh, I think this is the spell that I was warned about that might be broken. I am potentially interested in healing magic, so... This is the only one that would interest me, to be honest. The rest of this is... pretty much not my cup of tea. Yeah, no, I don't really care about any of these. So yeah, we're gonna ignore sorcery and we're just gonna use potions for healing. And we're just gonna focus on might. We're gonna go for this one. I'm not even sure how many points we can put in there. But it looks like probably about 15 points. And then we're just gonna go up this tree probably. And we're just gonna focus on these, I guess. Okay, I think we're done now. Quests. Oh, we got completed as well. There is a cutoff here. The QA person in me is crying. Speak with a Fate Weaver in Goreheart. Just before User's Gate, he told me to find a Fate Weaver named Argarth in the town of Goreheart. Okay.
Thank Matharu. Another survivor. Are there any more?
Oh.
I suppose that's a little bit of kindness from fate. May those still trapped inside rest peacefully. The well was a beautiful dream, an end to death, a cure to tragedy. It would have made war pointless. It could have saved the world. We should have known it was too good to exist. Now our friends have paid the price. Who knows why the Tuatha hate mortals? Who knows why the Fae do half the things they do? Morris Hughes was one of the greatest minds of our generation. The Well of Souls was a dream that was almost too good to come true. This was supposed to be a nice, isolated grove. So much for that. Stay safe. We'll be moving soon.
Well, we're gonna smash everything that we have here. Maybe we get some useful items. We're getting gold. That's a good start.
Another survivor? But I've never seen you in the tower. Were you one of the professor's assistants in the downstairs projects? Did he escape with you?
I was one of the projects. He distracted them, so I'd escape.
That sounds like him. Professor Hughes was very thoughtful. I mean, he is very thoughtful. I'm sure he found a way to get out. He must have.
I'm not holding my breath.
Brilliant idea, the Well of Souls. Plucks dead people out of the ether, rebuilds their body, and brings them back to life. At least that's what it was supposed to do. Guess we'll never know if it worked now.
Resurrected person standing here right now. We're doing good.
I just don't understand the Tuatha. I mean, most Fae aren't violent. The wild ones can be, but no more than any forest animal. But the Tuatha are some sort of cult among the Winter Fae. Before they invaded Erythel, no one could have imagined the Fae ever marching to war. We all knew Formidus was a genius, but I'll admit, even I had my doubts about him being able to bring the dead back to life. Guess the Tuatha weren't very pleased that it worked.
Okay, but somehow he knows that it worked. He was like, we'll never know if it worked, but the Tuatha won't be pleased that it worked. Like, make up your mind, do you know or do you not?
Oh, you mean Agar? He visits Hughes every once in a while. I never could figure out why they got along. He's friendly enough, if a bit odd. You should be able to find him in Gorhart, just down the road, past the ruins. You can't miss it. Alistar is remote enough that we don't get a lot of visitors, and with our research, fewer visitors means fewer questions. We should be safe here, at least a little.
Well, it seems some of the visitors found you.
I saw you fighting there. We could have used more of you.
How did you get out? You were behind me. How did you get out?
I don't know how the Tuatha found us, but if they had a troll, it couldn't have been an accident. Fate was kind to collapse that doorway behind you, or they would have chased us into the glade.
Oh, I know this voice actor. He did Karn's voice in Darksiders too. What's his name? Oh god, now I'm gonna have to look that up.
Fate weavers? Ah, charlatans. You swears by them. But I'll be damned if I trust my future to some cards. Hughes ran off, you say? I wouldn't worry too much. The old man's tougher than he looks, and he's always got a plan. They're technically a type of wild fae, related to the fae of the summer and winter courts, actually. Dangerous enough in the wild. The Tuatha also use them in their army. We started building here when they found Prismere in the mines nearby. Never thought we'd see Tuatha this far out west, though.
Okay, hang on a moment. I This is bothering me now. I need to look up who this voice actor is. Oh god, I will not be able to pronounce this name, so I apologize in advance for mispronouncing this, but Andre Soglioso? That's his name. I have never, like, the name itself doesn't ring a bell, but I do remember this voice from Darksiders 2.
I never did trust Fae to begin with. Well, those Twith are the worst sort. They waged some sort of holy war against humans and Alpha for years now. But the front's all the way out east. What are they doing out here? How did they know about this place? The well was incredible, but it took armloads of Prismere crystals to keep the thing active. That's why we built it so close to the Stone Candle mines. They even put in a few tunnels to deliver the crystals directly into the well. I told them it wasn't safe. Looks like I was right. Again.
So we had them sneaking in through the tunnels. Okay.
Good luck out there.
I already talked to these guys. Wait, can we loot this guy? We can harvest stuff. Still okay. But Starfish still doesn't show up in my inventory. Okay, we can apparently not hurt the deer. I'm gonna try it with a bow. Can we do hunting here? No. Okay, no hunting in Kingdoms of Amalur. Got it. Somebody chopped up some fish in here. Can I go into the water and swim? I can! Hallelujah! Can I dive? I cannot. No, I cannot dive, sorry. We've got some rats and some treasure, so let's go. For science, yeah, exactly. Take everything. I have no idea what white flakes are, but we're going to take it. Some reagents are more difficult to harvest than others. Invest in the alchemy skill to improve your ability to harvest reagents. Okay. Wait, that tutorial was gone way too long. Press and hold D to move the slider. If the pick is at the correct angle, the lock will unlock. Otherwise, the pick might break. I missed the first half of that tutorial. Let me see if I can look that up again. First of all, consumables. Unused creates a timed explosion that can attract the attention of surrounding enemies. Okay. Reagent bag. And a components case. I thought we just got new armor, but I guess not. Fine leather gloves. That's mana. That's critical hit. Oh! Requires... Oh, okay. I see where this is going. So we're really gonna have to min-max here.